3 ways to get exposure to the revenge travel theme. Last week, the latest consumer confidence numbers in the US had an interesting tidbit. Turns out the number of US consumers planning to travel by air has hit its highest level since Feb 2020 and COVID lockdowns. 2023 was supposed to be the year a recession hit, but in fact, Western economies remained remarkably strong. Now the big question for 2024 is, will this trend keep going? Well, it looks like the answer is yes, at least for Americans, but that's probably a good sign for Westerners in general. So how can investors take advantage of this trend? First, British Airways parent company IAG reported strong fourth quarter profits and they're expecting a good year ahead. A week ago, the stock was around 8% cheap to overall macro conditions. It's gone up since, but just to catch up to fair value is neither rich nor cheap from our perspective. Second, we previously noted EasyJet had surpassed macro fair value. Its share price has dropped around 2.5% since then, but it still sits rich to the big picture environment. And as such, these current levels aren't particularly favourable for entry. Finally, for those who don't have time to research individual airline stocks, there's an ETF that gives exposure to the sector. It's called JETS, and you can find it on the II platform. Again, it is at fair value in big picture terms. But here's something to consider. The macro conditions for JETS are getting better. The IQ model value has gone up around 8.5% in the last month, suggesting good momentum. Could this be a win-win for both the airlines and investors?